Plaintiff DeAndre Horton says after he started dating the defendant, he discovered that whenever the defendant was intoxicated, she would turn into the Incredible Hulk. DeAndre is suing because after he broke up with the defendant, she vandalized his car. Defendant Charlotte Grommersh says she suspected DeAndre was cheating because she found text messages and naked pictures from other women. Charlotte says on the night of the vandalism, she and DeAndre had sex, and she's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
How you doing, Judge? The reason we're here, I've known Charlotte a little bit over 10 years. She was actually a good friend of my ex-wife. I've been divorced for 6 years, so we kind of lost touch. October 2009, a mutual friend and her met at a bar. She asked about me, asked a friend if he could forward the phone number, her phone number, to me. I gave her a call. She was throwing a Halloween costume party that month, invited me to the party. After the party, we continued to hang out. Nothing major. Shoot pool, watch movies, things of that nature. We decided to throw a barbecue pool party on April 1st, 2010. That day, she introduced me to her friends as her boyfriend. At that point, I had no problem with her saying that I was her man. I assumed that was my girlfriend. Also that day, I realized alcohol is not her best friend.
Why?
When she's sober, you know, she's Bruce Banner. When she's under the influence, she's the Incredible Hulk.
Anything else before we get to the evening or day in which she damaged your car, allegedly?
That night, like I said, was April 1st. I invited some of my friends. She invited some of her friends. Earlier that day, everyone was mingling, not a problem. Once the alcohol kicked in, she was cussing and fussing and telling everyone to get out of her home. The following morning, she didn't recollect a thing. Fast forward to July 4th. The plan was I was supposed to spend the early afternoon with my daughter, and after that, I was supposed to meet with her, and we were going to a barbecue at her parents' house. That never happened. When I saw my daughter, I was at my daughter's mom's home. Someone stole my phone from there. So trying to get my phone back, I couldn't call her. I don't know her number by heart, whatever. The next day, I apologized, told her I'll do whatever. That's when the problem started. Once I got my phone back, I had 30 phone calls, 30 text messages. Oh, you don't love me, you don't want to be with me. I think you're still with your baby's mom. None of that was true. I did everything I could to reassure her that it was just me and her. We initially started talking about being together.
How did you find your phone again?
My phone turned up. It was actually a friend of a friend.
What do you mean by turned up?
It was miraculously was found.
No, it was a friend.
Skipped over that real quick.
Yeah, it just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, what it was a friend of a friend who was at the cookout.
Your mother's brother's sister's uncle's friend.
Yep.
If that was the relationship, okay. But it was a friend of a friend. He didn't know me from anything. Helped himself to my telephone.
But he gave the phone back.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we made some calls and street justice would have had to come into that to get my phone.
Okay, all right. Let me hear from you before we get to the damages he's suing you about, the car damages. What background do you want to give me?
Well, a scorned woman is nothing to mess with. Before DeAndre Horton and I started a relationship, I told him very clearly that if he did not want to be in the relationship full-heartedly, that he should not mess around with me. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard the baby's mother excuse. Whether he would disappear for the night, whether he'd disappear for a couple of days, it was always at his baby's mom's house.
Sounds odd, sir. You stay the night over the mother of your child's house?
Yes, there were occasions that I would be there for my daughter. I would have dinner, make sure I put my daughter to bed, and I would just pass out on the couch.
There.
And you would pass out? Any particular reason? Long drive home?
No, sometimes there would be alcohol involved. We would have a nightcap after, I put my daughter to bed.
All right. What happened with the car?
Well, the car situation, it was 2 days, actually 3 days after Christmas. I assumed everything was okay. It was going to be a regular evening. I went to the bathroom, used the bathroom. I come back out. She's going through my phone. Who is this? Why is this person saying they miss you? Why is this person saying this? Who is this?
That is not true. I grabbed the phone out of his hand. He was not in the bathroom. He was standing right in front of me.
Why did you do that?
Because, I had found other messages from women. I love you. I can't wait to see you. I miss you. Naked pictures of other women.
On his phone?
He's on a dating website, and here we're supposed to be getting married.
When you mentioned those things to him, what did he say?
Oh, Oh, they're just friends.
Naked women?
Oh yeah, they're just friends.
You want to address any of that? She says no.
All that's true. All that
Okay.
is true, Your Honor. But the naked girls, they were just spam pictures. Like me and my guy friends, you know. Oh, it's a hot girl.
Oh,
send a
y'all were
picture.
showing each other naked pictures
That's
of
not true.
yourselves.
No, of women, Your Honor. Of women.
Oh, of women. Okay.
But that's not true. They were women from the dating website that he was on while we are trying to have a child, while we are talking
That's not
about
true,
getting
Your Honor.
married.
All right. So tell me about the incident. She had
She
your
was
phone.
going through my phone. I told her, I'm not going to continue with this. If this relationship thing, you don't trust me, I can't keep going through this. I grabbed my phone, I stormed out the house. Days passed, she called, text, I really didn't answer anything, just whatever. The night of January 2nd, she started calling. I miss you, I need you, can you come over? I still hadn't talked to her since the night I left. About 2:30 that morning, I started getting phone calls.
That is a complete lie.
Okay,
He would
let
drive.
him finish, ma'am. Go ahead.
She started calling me.
Begging?
Yes, drunk, intoxicated. And the transformation started. It was Bruce Banner I was talking to. The Hawk was coming out. 3:30 a.m., I get a phone call. Charlotte's at the door, banging on the door. I wasn't home, my roommate was. He called me, told me what was going on. I said, tell her to go home.
Your Honor, I know he was at home. Whenever he is not at home, he has a 2-level house. Whenever he is not home, the door to his upstairs is always locked.
What difference does it make? He didn't want to be bothered with you.
Well, you're right. You're right.
So I'm saying you're making this sound as if that was a
It would
big
have just
deal.
been easier for him to come out and talk to me.
didn't
Instead,
wanna
he was
talk to you.
upstairs
He
laying
didn't-
with either his baby's mom or
Ma'am,
another woman.
Hey. Listen to me. He didn't want to be bothered with you.
I understand.
So why couldn't you just leave?
I did leave, but in the process of me leaving, I damaged his vehicle.
Okay, good enough. What happened next?
When I got home, my roommate called me and said, man, I saw her busting out windows. You need to get home. It's crazy. If you'd like to see the pictures, Your Honor.
Did you call the police on her? Have her arrested?
Of course, we called the police. I don't know if they went to her home, but she was never arrested.
Did you ever file a complaint later?
Yes, I did.
Did they follow up on it?
No, they did not.
Did you find out why? Did you go to the prosecutor's office or
Actually,
police commissioner? or
I
something?
still had feelings for Char. I didn't want her to see her locked up.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted her not to be crazy.
All right.
The black vehicle
I guess next time she try to force you to be with her, you gonna come.
No. No.
That didn't work? You didn't come around after that?
Oh, yes, he did. After I broke out the windows
He
in his
came around?
vehicle, he took me home and made love to me.
Is that true?
I took her home, but I didn't sleep with her till the
Oh,
following
you are a
day.
liar. You are a liar.
Lie about
He
something.
made love to me the night that I broke out his windows.
No, I did not.
Oh, you are under oath.
Let me
I am.
retract.
I am.
He did want to be bothered with you.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
just hiding the night that you were
Yeah,
looking
because
for
he
him.
was probably up in his bedroom sleeping with another woman.
No, I was not.
All right, ma'am, and you have no defense. You admit to damaging his car? That's
Yes, I
terrible.
did.
All right, you have your receipts. What did you want to play?
I
Also,
do.
you have some recording there?
Yes, just to give you a glimpse of her attitude that night, I do have a recording right here.
Oh, God. This ought to be good.
You are over there laying in bed with you. Mom called your name.
Oh, my God.
Here. Well, you know what? Call the cops. I'll go to jail. I work truck up and I her car up. You have got me up. You have been playing me like a game ever since you met me. And on top of that, I tell my kids we're getting married. I am a woman scorned. Be very careful and tread your waters very carefully. I tried to forgive you. I wanted you to come over, and you have another notepad.
Oh, my God.
You bring it. I'm
That is
going
so
to jail.
embarrassing.
You're going to jail.
Oh, my God.
With me.
That is so embarrassing. Oh, my God.
You said it. Any explanation or any comment?
Well, you know, you can only poke a bear so long until they bite back. You know, he
Bruce
lied
Banner
to me
never recalls
over...
being the Incredible Hulk. Like I said, she didn't know.
Do you remember saying that? All those things?
Not everything word for word.
But the general comments.
Well, yes. I mean, you know, he lied and he cheated and it was all over and over again.
You still love her?
Yeah, I do.
How about you?
If we can be friends, we can be friends. If not, it is what it is.
You got any more windows left?
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Get on over there. He said he love you too, so get on over there. Get your hammer. Your counterclaim is $2,000 for emotional distress. How did he cause you emotional distress?
You know, just I had a miscarriage while we were together. He was not with me or did not support me through the whole process. I think in some way he blamed me for it. We had a trip for Vegas and my dog got very ill. We had to cancel it. We ended up getting into a huge fight. He did end up putting his hands on me.
Oh, no, I did not.
And I ended up having bruises.
You have any pictures?
You got any pictures?
No, I don't.
Any evidence of that?
Yeah,
No, I didn't take any pictures. You're gonna lie? You're under oath. You're gonna say that you didn't put your hands on me?
Did I push you after you continually called me a liar and a cheat?
You are a liar.
Quiet.
You are a cheater.
I pushed her out of my face.
Right.
Yes, I did.
Like she said, you put your hands on her. And couples argue all the time, but when it escalates to the point of violence and physical assaults, then that does escalate it to the level of emotional distress. So you pushed her, that's going to cost you $1,000 for emotional distress, I'm granting her, and $2,700 for the car damages to you. That leaves you with $1,700. Have a good day.
If we can be friends and be civil, I'd love that, but if not, we will just go our separate ways.
I don't want to replace any more windows, so I don't know. I think we're probably going to be done.